Okay, let's get to making some stuff today. I'm gonna open my packages and we'll be right back. Okay, this is what we're working with. These are the projects I'm doing. But here's all my oils I've made with castor and jojoba oil, lavender, chamomile, rose, mint from my garden, and vanilla with actual beans in it, not the crappy stuff, and coffee with actual coffee in it. For smell and medicinal skin uses, skincare, I'm gonna be doing chapsticks, liquid perfumes, and oil perfumes. I got some whipped beef tallow, and this, probably not my best choice, but it's what they had. And then we have soaps that I'm gonna make as well. So let's start by getting some things in the jars. And I'll probably move this somewhere you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Now you can see kind of sort of both pots. So already got this one warming up. I probably need to turn it down, honestly. And it's on just low. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start scraping this out. This I kind of eyeball, which is the shea butter. So, and one of these double boilers is going to be the chopstick, and the other one is going to be the infusion mix for our soap. Because I like a little hydration and my cleaning bars for my body. I'm making a mess all over myself, but it's whatever. Okay, so there's that. And now what we're gonna do is I am going to pull 1 tablespoon off of this one. And probably the smallest one on my scoop, which is 1 tablespoon. These are the measuring cups I'm using for today's recipes. So now I got to put tallow in both of those. Alright, 1 tablespoon of tallow for this one. Tablespoon of tallow for this one. Okay. washed the day I used the towel for. And now we're on to waxes. So I'm gonna wax shavings for this one. And this is wax beads and pine resin, so beads mixed together, and I feel that it gives it a little more firmness. Okay, so now that I got that going, I'm gonna go for kind of like really fresh smelling soap. So we are going to start getting this ready. So I'm going to use the lavender. Homemade mint oil. Sorry, I'm rinsing my spoon between each one. Okay. And the vanilla, I'm going to do 2 spoons of it just because I like it more. And a little bit of chamomile because it pairs well with the mint. So there's that. I'm gonna add a few more tablespoons of this whipped tallow. And this one for the soap. And I'm gonna have to do a couple more scoops of wax, it looks like. So for every cup of wax you want like a tablespoon of tallow in it. Or every 1/4 cup. Which is the measurements I'm going by. So, there's that. Set that right there. I'll need to set out a towel over here. To set these up on. should have opened these before. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay, so I got my soap going. Still waiting on the melting for the beeswax for the other thing. But this is done, so what I'm gonna do is get it transferred over. I might put a little more of the essential oils for smell if I feel like it doesn't smell the way I want. So there's that. Now, just put that back in there and start working on the perfume, which is a little different. The liquid perfume, not the oil perfume. Well, I'll do the oil first because okay, we're gonna do the oil perfume first. Tallow. This part I'm not really measuring as precise because this is all going to be oil, so it's essentially like a roll-on perfume. So it's like all oils. I'm going to do a coffee and a vanilla one, and I might do a couple other ones. Maybe a vanilla chamomile. I don't know. But there's that. Get the cactus set up. Starting my liquid perfume, I'm gonna turn on the vent so it's gonna get loud, but I have the oils, the smells I want, and just pour this in. Sit it back here on low. And then the soap's slowly melting. Few more minutes and I can pour that up. Chapsticks setting up and the oil perfumes are done.